So why choose the Go programming language for web development? So in 2013, I was getting back into the web programming game, and I was looking around which language do I want to use for server-side programming. And, the marketplace was kind of like PHP. You could go old school, and I call PHP piled high poop because it's not very performant. So you could do old school PHP, which would have been a great choice in 2002, but this was 2013. And then the newer choices were like Ruby, and Ruby would have been a great choice in like 2007 or 2008 when it first came out, like kind of very interesting, quick development. So maybe Ruby was on my horizon. And then there was also Python and Node.js. So Python created by Guido, named after Monty Python. Kind of a whimsical language. I like the way Python code writes. And then there's also Node.js, which, like, the big selling point that I hear people pitch about Node.js is you get to do JavaScript on the front end and the back end. And to me, I'm like, and you're saying that like that's a benefit? So, between those three, I kind of listed them. I was like, Node would probably be my first choice just because a lot of metrics show it's the most performant. And then Python would be behind that. But I was really kind of up in the air between Node and Python because Python is just like a much nicer language to write in. And then I heard about Go. And so this is 2013. And the first thing that made me super interested in Go were its credentials. And so Go was created at Google, which you probably already know. And they started creating it in 2007. So in 2006, Intel released the first dual-core processor. And then in 2007, Google started creating the Go programming language. And they started to create it because they wanted to take advantage of multiple cores. And so it's no coincidence, 2006, first dual-core release, 2007, Google starts creating a new language to take advantage of multiple cores. And prior to that, every other language in the marketplace that had any viability or had any sort of user base, all of those languages are written to take advantage of a single core. And so Go is the first viable language written to easily take advantage of multiple cores, to run in distributed environments on multiple machines with multiple cores and to easily take advantage of that. It's statically typed, it's garbage compiled. It has fast build times, super fast executions. It's super fast, and it has ease of programming. And so if you look at the FAQ at golang.org about why is Google creating a new language, they were really going for those three things. They didn't want two of the three, they wanted all three. They wanted fast builds, fast execution, and ease of programming. Something that programmed like Python, a dynamic language, but it had the benefits of being a compiled language with static type checking. And so, that all sounded great. And the fact that it was created by Google, again, the credentials were what sold me on Go, is created by Google at Google in 2007 they started. And they enlisted the help of Rob Pike, Ken Thompson, and Robert Gressimer. These are the people who led the project and are leading it. And these are heavy hitters in computer science. These are some of the same people who helped create the C programming language, Unix, and UTF-8. And so that's like the bedrock of computer science. The C programming language, are you kidding me? Unix, that operating system, yeah, I've heard of that. And UTF-8, the world's most popular encoding scheme, huge. And so the credentials of Go, created at Google, by Google, to do what Google does, which is like massive, at-scale, super performant web stuff, right? Whoa. Why would I not use that language for server-side, for web development? That is like the no-brainer, perfect, ultimate choice. I mean, it's the language built to do the web. Google is rewriting Google in Go. YouTube is like all rewritten in Go. And so learning all that, I was like, I totally want to get into this language. And so, yeah, those are the reasons I chose Go for web development. I'm just looking at my notes over here to see if there's anything else I want to say about that. That's it. Last thing I want to say is in 2009, it was open sourced, and in 2012, it was made version 1. And in 2013, I started learning it. And when I started learning it, it was still, there weren't a lot of resources out there on Go, just even learning the language. I read a book originally written in Chinese and translated to English because Go is really popular in Chinese, because when you build web apps in China, right? Go is really popular in China because when you build web apps in China, you're building it for like 1.3 billion people, and you need something that could handle that. So Go was quickly picked up over in China because they're like, hey, this is the solution. This is doing what none of the other languages can do. All right, so those are my reasons for Go and why you should choose it for web dev. You're absolutely in the right place. And this is the best choice for doing web dev today. And we're still on the very new side of this language being introduced, but it's captured huge market momentum. And my friend Bill Kennedy at Arden Labs is the world's leading corporate trainer for the Go programming language. And so Bill and I talk, and I hear every week, are you kidding me? You're at that corporation? And so it's just really picked up a ton of momentum. And which is why I'm sure you're here, because you're interested in it and you've heard about it. And so I've taught Go at the college and university level to undergraduates and graduates of computer science. I've been through the course 7 times. And so I've really refined this code base. And this code base was originally Caleb Doxey helped me create this code base. And so you have a really good code pathway here to learn the Go programming language for doing web development. And yeah, you're in good company. So I'm excited to share this material with you. And I got up at 1 a.m. this morning, right? Because it's like I got kids, I got family, and there's only, we're just rambling, and there's only so much time. And it's like, man, I need to get this out there, because I have a lot of people who are like, when are you going to release the course? Here it is. It's on its way. We made the first video. All right. So welcome. And that's why you should choose Go for server-side web development.